back to all of my fans to Islands of Insight. I'm KFW. I think we all know the drill by now. So we've been getting really close to finishing off every enclave and every trial and all those things. We just came back from the Archipelago of Curiosities. I'll get back there later. For now, I want to move on to some other things. I want to start solving more mysteries, so we'll do a few of those today. We've got a couple that appeared to us. We still can't do 2 of them because we need to solve the Monolith and Serene Deluge and finish Shifting in Phase. But we'll do that another time. We have plenty of mysteries that we can solve. So, let's start here. 2's Company. A logic grid lies behind a large golden bell. Complete it as if 2 or 3. We've probably forgotten, and by we I mean you, because I have such a ginormous puzzle brain, I never forget anything ever in the whole world. You might forget where this golden bell is, but we saw it, we took a good look at it a long time ago. Let's head to this golden bell. It is in Autumn Falls, and it's in the Dyad Enclave, so it's this one. I see the green for that matchbox. Getting distracted, of course, is my want. There it is, down here. You are really taking me far away from where I started, my friend. I want to see the other piece of that. There we go. How about one of these guys, too? Just get them out of the way. Oh, sure. I'm a genius. Look how fast I solved that. Okay. How about you? Well, we're not actually going to go up high for these. We're going to be down low. This is actually a pretty small area to move through, so we can't hide them too good. Does sound funny to anyone else? I think it's fine. Something's weird. It sounds weirder to me. Anyway, it's probably just me hallucinating. There. Oh, right there. Maybe down around here. There. And that's going to be toward this side. Maybe it's up there and I missed... Ah, it is up there and I missed it. It is up on top of this. No, it's on top of that. Okay, so what was I originally going to do? I was originally going to head over to the Dyads and Mist Enclave, which is after I do these. This puzzle, I just need to look at it from this angle somewhere. There. Okay. Another hidden pentad we can do. Oh, there's one. Archway, thank you. 2. Three. Another sightseer there, might as well. I should probably stop considering these hub puzzles distractions, because as we finish off enclaves and things, there really won't be anything left except the hub puzzles. So they kind of are just what I have to do. There we go. While I wait for the bubble to shrink, let's do this music puzzle. Okay. That's kind of a normal sort of tutorial melody we've got. Oh, it's right over here. Yeah. Why aren't you letting me click through? Oh, I guess because this puzzle counts as being in the way. The only way out is here, so I need to be to there, maybe... Maybe to that way. This is a start. Not quite. Here we go. Solved. Okay, so it's up this way maybe? How about you? Can I see you from here, or do I get an angle to see you? Looking for a red piece to go with that green one. Well, while I wait, that is looking toward this bridge, and I gotta see the roof of a building somewhere. Is it this roof? Hold on. Seeing both those trees. Is it this roof? Because if it's that roof, I have to be standing even higher. Maybe I'm standing over here and I'm looking at a roof down. Maybe I'm looking at that roof over here, quite possibly. There we go. That's got to be white for sure. That's white. This is black. That's white. Alright, let's head back up to where we just were. Ooh, there's a big 2-star puzzle. Let's do the 1-star and then the 2-star. All dark regions have area 2. Well, it's going to be one of these. So the others will... Let's think about this. This 10 can be in all of these spaces. That's a lot of spaces to be in. I feel like I have to start by just guessing. Is there a logical thing I can do here? Well, I can't do this, for instance, because we would have a problem. We can't do this. So I know I have to do some strange shapes, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get it done. If I started with this, for instance, this is how we would go. Oops, that's how we would go. Now, this would lead me here. This doesn't exactly solve the puzzle for me, though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 9, 10. I could have this entirely in here. I could do this and just solve the puzzle. I feel like I just guessed at that, so it's very satisfying. Oh dear, all dark regions are area 2. Well, these can't be dark because they would end up connecting to that, so we know that much. So there's going to be 2 of these are going to move down. One of them is going to move up. 2 of these will move down, 2 of these will move up, so they're not going to move sideways. Right? Because the only way to put these here is to connect them. 2 of these will move down, so 2 of these will move sideways. Only 1 of these can be... So how about here? We need 1 of these to move sideways, 1 of these, 1 of these. So 2 of these move up and down. 2 of them move sideways. 2 and 1. Only 1 of these is going to move up and down. I guess there's a way to mathematically determine what I'm supposed to do, but it's rather difficult. This one, I'm down to 1 remaining piece that can move this way. Oh, that doesn't move this way. Sorry, 2 of these are. 1 of them isn't, and the other one is going to go this way. which means this one moves up and down, but we already knew that. And if this one moves up and down, we already know that they're going to go up and down here. But that means these go sideways. So yeah, 3 of these have to move, because 1, 2, 3. 3 of these have to move sideways. 1 moves up and down as this one. Therefore, I know this. 1 and 2 move down, 1 moves up, so it's 3. We have all 4 moving up and down here. If we know this one moves sideways, the other 3 move up and down, then we know this. Think we're getting somewhere? We know both of these do that. We know 2 of these go down, but not all of them. We know that... How many of these? 2 of these go sideways. We don't know which ones. Oh, we know this one does, but not the other ones. How about here? This one goes sideways. How about this? If this one were to go... Well, these 2 have to move sideways, because these 2 cannot. So we know this, which means that both of these have to move down. This one has to be sideways to fill this in. This one has to go there. This has to be sideways as well. Oops, wrong button. I hope this is how it's supposed to go. I could be wrong. These both are up. This is down. That's up. Yeah, that's how it works. Math. Alright, big 2-star puzzle. Those are blocked. All dark regions have area 2, and we're sorting letters. Now, A does not have to escape, so I don't have to do anything with that. B is not going to escape through any here, so it actually does have to go up this way. Yeah, I can't get it out, but B does have to come all the way around. B can't escape through any of this. It has to go around this way. E and F can't be together. We have to block those off. So dark regions have area 2. That has to be blocked off. That has to be blocked off. That has to be blocked. That has to be blocked. That's definitely a white square, which means that's blocked. That has to be blocked. That's a light square, so that's blocked. Alright, so far so good. This has to come out, because what else are you going to do? It means we block this off. And that is going to block these. That's going to block it. That has to come out there. Okay, that's got to be blocked, which means this is the only thing to keep the B from overloading. So we're going to come down around this side. Here. Yeah. Okay, that's going to come around there. We can't have a single dark one, so that'll be where that goes. Let's see how... This has to come through here for sure. This can't be dark cell because then we would bring light cells around here. So that is, in fact, how we're going to stop the A from getting anywhere. Where do we go from here? Do I block this piece? No, because then this would be a light cell. This has to be blocked. Which means this is a light cell. This can't be dark. This can't be dark, can it? No, it can be. This can be as well. Can this be dark? Well, it has to be because of this. So now we know this is going to be like so. That has to be light, which means that is a dark cell. This is the end of that. That cannot connect. This can't be a dark cell, because otherwise you'd have a problem. That can't be a dark cell. That's a light cell then. Probably dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell to keep the E's in. Or it could be dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell, dark cell. I don't know. Well, if this was a dark cell, we would have 2 here and 2 there. And if this is dark cell, 2 here and 2 there. So these are always dark cells too. Does H come out, or do we just do this? Might as well block it off. Well, I have to stop. This can't be a dark cell. This has to be a light cell. So we do have to block these off. Which means we do have to do this. And that. Okay, good. That's actually kind of a fun puzzle. I am now fully distracted from my mission of finding mysteries. So I'm heading this way. But there's an arch over here. There we go. Sentinel stones, which I think I need to be inside here. How do I get in there? This way. Right there. Ooh, another wandering echo we can chase. Out of the way, tree. So fun fact, when I check the save stats files, it tells you the total amount of puzzles in every world, because you can see the amount when you start the game. Autumn Falls actually has the most puzzles of any hub world. So this can't happen. We don't want this, so we have to make... So this can't happen. Right? Because this will force something. So that has to be like this. And we know that piece is there. This comes out. This can go here, but I think it's going to go like this to give myself the most room. Okay, now to actually go for the mystery that we were going to solve. Golden Bell time. It's over here. So let's look at the mystery again. The logic grid lies behind a golden bell, complete as if 2 or 3. So instead of all dark regions of area 2, all dark regions of area 3. So those do have to be blocked off. We do want to connect all light cells still, so they are going to come through here. Let's see. It could be like this, or it could be like that. This cannot happen, because then this will be forced to create too large. So that is, in fact, how we're going to do this, which is going to force these. This has to be like so. That has to be a light cell. In fact, the light cells have to escape, so we know that much here. Not worried about squares. Oops. Let's see here. This has to escape. So there we go. And that solves our 11th mystery. As well as a bunch of other puzzles. Isn't that fun? Aren't puzzles fun? Aren't we having fun? Let's take a look at another one. Let's see. What about this one? A new look, submerged in the oceans of space. Ah, this is in the mirror world. Places a different gravity. So we're gonna... Let's head there. Let's do some Shady Wildwood. So we're gonna head to Reflections in the Sky. Of course I'm gonna do puzzles on the way. That's just how it is. The vast majority of puzzles in the game are hub puzzles, but especially now when I've done about 80% of all static puzzles, and only 5% of all the hub puzzles. So there's a lot. Sky drops don't count toward them, but they're fun to do anyway. I bet that's up here, yep. So I just gotta get a view over the cliff. Memory grid time. Okay. I think that's right. Oh. Ah, I got this backwards. Whoop, cube time. There it is. There's an arch over there as soon as I finish this puzzle. That's got to happen. Don't make squares. Okay, connect all dark cells. Those can't connect, so those can't connect. Numbers, etc. These are finished. So this would make a black square, so we don't want to do it. That's got to be blocked, which means that's got to be blocked. I think these have to be blocked as well. The 10 can't really go too far here. This is possible, this is possible. But it can't be both these. The 6 can come down one, but it does have to escape somewhere that direction. The 10 can go all the way over here. The 10 can feature those 4, those 4, and those 4, so it actually doesn't have an answer yet. Anything? Oh, this has to be white because of these would make a square. This would make a square if this was black. Any other spots? This would make a square if it was black. Okay, I should probably be paying more attention to that. This can't connect, so these have to be blocked. This has to be, in fact, this 10 is now set in its ways. So now, that's what we do. It's a pretty cool puzzle. Not crazy hard, but it does require you to think laterally a bit. Okay, let's see if you are. So we'll back up. There. Okay. Now, I bet that's someone you gotta fly to. That shy aura and a music grid. Okay. There it is. That's a weird one. I kind of liked that one, actually, but it was on the weird side. Okay, there was also an arch over here, I think. And then it's hidden pentad. Cube. I'm way outside of the sphere now. Let's get back in there. Gotta be something here somewhere. That's the one I already found. Ah. Right, let's... oh, there we go. Done. So where's the other one of you? Here it is. Let's find an angle. I'll get you both. There's also this up here. There we go. Phasic dial, but it's been solved already, so game room loaded one I've already done. More music. Oh, this is a big one. Okay, good old major scale. There's your 4 chords of rock. 1, 5, 6, 4. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom Let it be. My video has now been demonetized. For my next trick. Looks like... Oh, okay, I see. I just gotta find a way to... just move it like this. We're good. That's a neat puzzle. I am now heading the wrong direction, because this is Scurry Hurry. I want this one, Reflections in the Sky. But first... a sky drop. Which didn't give me any points. That's weird. How about you? Sightseer of the sky drop I just saw. Cool. That is the easiest sightseer I will probably ever have. It will not be solved that quickly from here on out, I promise. This is a crystal maze I have not done, so let's head in and see what happens. Ooh, maybe that way, maybe this way? Okay. So this emphasis on solving them quickly because of my upgrades kind of makes them very frantic solve. I kind of like that, but there are some that are very complicated that I will not be solving in the allotted time because they're crazy. This one's pretty simple. Seems like a straightforward path on each level. And we're good. That's the enclave I want. So let's keep going. Okay. Any other puzzles around here? No. Good. Let's head in. Solve the mystery. So I want to find an upside down area, and there's a grid puzzle there. I think it's actually quite close to the beginning. Let's check. Oh, let's get that later. This is going to be upside down, and then that. So I think it's just down here, maybe? No, it's under this. Yep, but I fell too far. It's that one. I got to the next level, though, so let's do that now. Olivine Desert Orchid. I think I can wear that, but it looks really silly, so I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not wearing that. Dawn. Wise Wolf. Let's go back to the wolf. Let's go back to being a wolf. I like being a wolf. Wolful. Okay, so the trick here is add 1 to each area. So this is 4, this is 6, this is 8, and this is 10. So we know we have to start this way. The 4 means it's going to be one of these two, and it will not be these. 6, it cannot be that because it will overload. It cannot be those because it'll overload. Which means the 7... Well, the 9 we know has to be like this. 3... What if... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 10. Like that. That was fun. That was an easy one, though. Alright, 2 mysteries is pretty good for a single episode. So let me head back to Shady Wildwood and clean up a bit. Actually, hold on. This enclave doesn't really let you head back normally. It's pretty difficult. I think I can make it over this far. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now I think I've done everything here. I don't think there's any more mysteries in this area. If they put mysteries in an enclave, they tend to only do one at a time. Alright. Hey, there's a puzzle over here. 3. Oh my god. Area numbers equal region sizes. Alright, then... Well, this is probably going to connect to the 5, unless we do this. I don't have to worry about, like, every symbol has its own thing. This is a problem. This can't be a light cell because anything I add is going to overload. So that's got to be like so. This is possible. This is also possible. We'll see. This is a problem because now to make this symmetrical, I need to overload it. So these have to be separated. These can come out though. If this comes out like this, we have to make this 5 like so. Which is fine, actually. This is fine. No, it is not fine. Hold on. So this just has to be its own thing. This might not connect here still. We don't know for sure. Is there any reason why I wouldn't just be like, that's it? This could be like this. This could be like this. See? See what I'm doing? Now I just gotta... Is there any way this connects here? It might not. We can do that. Do that. And we can do this. Neat puzzle. So let's grab our rewards in Shady Wildwoods. How are we doing over here? So we've done one set of puzzle boxes to get this Mirabilis that is completely useless to us at this point in the game. That's alright. Yeah, we've done one set for this. So I'm looking, so, you know, each set of puzzles we have the perspective. We can go 7 rewards in, but we've only done 1. We've done 2 of the hidden objects. I've found you tend to find hidden objects pretty quickly when you first start, but as we go along, we'll find fewer and fewer of them. Puzzle boxes, we've only done 1 set. We've done 2 sets of the movement puzzles. And we've done 1 set of the action puzzles and 2 sets of the environment puzzles. We've done so many shy auras. That's pretty good. Alright, we're going to stop the episode here. This is a nice fun one that doesn't really go too far. And I will see you in the next video, and I'll decide then what I want to do. So in the meantime, have a great day, and that's it. I was thinking have a great day and there'd be a second part of that benediction. There isn't. There's one part of the benediction. Have a great day. Goodbye.